Hello, ladies, gents, and cheeky altar boys skipping Sunday school to watch this. Tell me now, tell me in the chat if the priest touched you in your no-no place. We're going to do some very calm, very chill, very laid back playing of Hearthstone. There's not going to be any kind of tilting. Primarily, this is just me talking to you guys with some gameplay in the background. Hello to everybody. Nostref and Damas. Megan Farncombe. One of these days, I'm going to say your name in a in a natural way and not sounding like I just swallowed a frog. Blood Brothers and J. Cock Ashile and Smaberino Baplo B. Welcome all. I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name. There's actually way more names than I ever expect. The experience that I've always expected with this streams is having 0 people watching, and it's just me talking to myself like every other video. But you guys do seem to enjoy them, and I enjoy it back, so I'm happy that everybody shows up, and we're going to have Farncombe. It's like come? Really? I will bypass the super easy low-hanging fruit of the joke and just keep on going. Anyway, let's just hit that play button. We're going to play some really janky decks that I have created for myself. They have maybe like a 50% win rate. I mean, we're not going to play them all, but there is some fun times going on here. Let's start with Bomberman, which is magnetics and tokens put together, and hopefully we can run down some people. Let's do it. Oh, this on the streams, I might make it into a regular thing. By the way, I wanted to address not being an eternal audiobook episode today. I just could not get around to do it, and in fact it's because there has some really silly voices in it. If you're one of the few that was expecting it, I would like to let you know why. Okay, we got a paladin. Usually they're odd. We're going to keep swipe, toss everything else. I should have kept the giant now that I think about it, because most of the time we got a chance to use it. But I didn't get a chance. There's some really silly voices in the next episode of the audiobook. No odd paladin, okay. And I was not happy at all with how they turned out. I really don't know how to get them done, but I just need to put in some work at it and see if I can get them out in a manner that does not make me cringe. So, you know, it just takes a little bit of effort, a little bit of yeah, let's play that. A little bit of you know, just figuring out exactly how to make it sound. Yeah, they're going to stream snipe it. They're going to check out my username Unwashed, and they're going to be like, "Oh, let's go to the stream." I know that I'm well known in these parts, so I will not be surprised at all if they're watching right now. Macultra is totally checking me out and saying, wonder what kind of card he'll play next. It's not like he's extremely brain dead, a token kind of deck. Let's play this because of the knives and the extra health on this guy. Seems pretty damn reasonable to me. Let's see how that turns out. Let me know if the volume is a little too much. Just put a damage there. We're not going to let the knife juggler die. The volume of the game sounds are a little too much. I turned them up a little bit, wondering whether they would be too quiet. Max Taylor, I give you the shout out that you desire. I am pleased to see you here. We got. Let me think about this for a while. We got the opportunity to play a Sea Giant. I also want to put the. I don't think I can do both. Let's do Sea Giant swipe or just Power of the Wild. The swipe is pretty damn good here. I do want to play this while I have people before consecration hits, so let's do that. And there you go. I might have even had lethal that I consider the Savage Roar. This is good. This is good. Let's just murder more things. Well, I'm not thinking too much about these turns. Probably I should be thinking way more. Let's just go face, because this is what this deck is just shoving damage down the opponent's throat before they can clear your group of people, and I think we just won. Because I have a Savage Roar right here. Still, I don't have the mana for both. Blood Brothers, I can't do it again. My throat is stripped. This is taking way more thought than I anticipated. I really want to be paying attention to the chat. Okay, so we're going to do something like this. Nah, man, there's so much damage right now. Let's just do that. I will just take... There you go. And this is definitely lethal because now the guy's giving up. There you go. Excellent. Excellent. Blood Brothers! Is that what shoutouts work? My wife in the next room, she's totally going to freak out listening to me scream. So hopefully your name is not, I'm being attacked, please help me, because she might barge into the... she might barge into the room. Hjalti. Is that Hjalti? I'm going to say Hjalti Hearthstone. Hey, I bought your book. I hope you enjoy it. It's something that I'm still terribly proud of, even though it's been a long time since I released it. And now that I'm doing the audiobook, it's like, oof, there's some flaws here I would like to address. But, you know, I'm just going to do it exactly as it was written. But even with the things that I might consider differently, it's still something that I'm terribly proud of. Which, by the way, we'll have a new book so soon. The last chapter's coming up. The Last of the Wicked is going so fast. As I near the end and everything's already laid out, I'm just typing furiously. It's going to be completed very soon, which means I'm just going to get to the end of the first draft and then the editing phase will start. So it's still going to be months before it's done. Punkarai69 asks, will you do a face reveal? I've done several, and it's not like I am concerned about showing my face or anything like that. It's just, I don't think it adds much to the... Let's toss that out. I don't think it adds much to the videos. I am of the school of thought and the personal enjoyment of just liking audio. But you can see how I look in the website, like some people are pointing out. There's a bunch of videos on the channel. If you search for Triggered, that will be me scowling at the camera. There's also been a few Spelunky daily challenges that I can no longer remember. that I insert me looking befuddled. So it's out there, and there's also, of course, the old Patreon video. That, of course, is now it's unlisted. It's not deleted though, so you can still find it. Let's put that out. And do we want to kill this totem? Nah, let's just do face damage, and hopefully this guy does not have some healing rain to get his anus back up. I've done it in the daily challenge. Just inserted. It was like a reaction to a death. I forget what it was, but it was such a horrendously heartbreaking death that I just had to put that in there. I'm choking on my own spit. I hope that you don't you're not concerned for my safety. We're here is a pretty annoying thing. Probably there's going to be a rain of lightning, but we're going to operate under the assumption that no lightning will come. Let's just continue hitting the face. Hoping to run him down. It's triggered with a U. It's pretty damn stupid. It's super dumb. I just found it really. No, it was because I did it for a video. I think it was for Spelunky 101. No, it can't have been. I think it was for one of my whatchamacallem. One of my why I finished videos. That's too bad I didn't get to throw knives, but we do get to do Power of the Wild to all these people, so that's a win. Oh yeah, to the face! Don't lightning me, bro. Don't lightning me. I am completely ignoring your idiotic satyr. Is it a satyr when it's a female? Pretty sure the female satyrs have a different name. I thought that satyrs were not female at all. They were always male, and they would lurk in the woods trying to eat maidens. So, Found a fawn. Yeah. You're totally right. Nostra Effindam is a repository of absolutely worthless knowledge. Thank you so much for being around and expanding my knowledge. Do we want to Black Knight this frog? I have no other play, so yes. And let's just keep going to that face, baby. Just hitting that face like it's a prostitute on the Saturday night. Let's do it. I'm watching this via Minecraft TV Jumbo Obsidian version. That sounds like a legit thing to watch things through. I believe you 100%. I'm pretty... Oh, jeez. There comes the mossy horror. That's upsetting, but that is one way of killing my stuff that I did not anticipate, so I am happy to see this. By the way, we're going to lose all of the stars. Wow. This is not great. This is not great at all. I guess we're naturalizing that, creating a panther. He's going to get 10 cards, but the aim here is to do enough damage for Ultimate Infestation to finish them off. The most broken card in all Hearthstone. Hey, Condo Slime is here. Thank goodness, because I was really veering towards that suicidal trend. So I am so glad that he showed up and showed me the way to lightness and freedom instead of the path of darkness and deceit and horrendous depression. Thank you so much. No healing rain. There's no healing rain happening here. See, he only has 1 mana, so it's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. This is not happening right now. This is all being blocked, being completely blocked from my psyche. Well, that is upsetting. But the thing about this deck that has surprised me quite a lot is that it has a stupid amount of staying power with Ultimate Infestation. Like, at the moment that you cast this garbage, makes you draw the cards and just borks the game completely. It's like, well, the game just started again. I hope that you can survive the onslaught. It's kind of stupid. But I'm glad that it's there to save my asshole from the terrible incompetence this Agatha. This is still a bit of a toss-up. Let's see if we can get something playable here. That's decent. This is still not a lost game, so I'm not going to just concede. But I expect 100% these decks to not be a winning streak, let's say. Anyway. I'm sorry, Condo Slime, I did not notice you for 11 minutes. This must be a common experience for you if you're married. Especially during those times in the bedroom. Man, that jab could have been a lot better. This must remind you of whenever you try to go down on your wife. There you go. that's a little bit better, but that could have been. I need to work a little bit more on that jab. That jab. Nostra Effindam say, I really don't know much about Hearthstone, limiting my ability to shitpost. All you need to know is that it's all randomly generated and there's no skill involved, and it's all a lucky cards game for kids. So you don't need to worry too much about it. All you need to do is look at the pretty colors and hope that I draw the thing that wins me the game. Hey, let's unleash the Ultimate Infestation. I think I would rather just throw it at the face. This taunt shouldn't stay there for a very long time. There you go. 5 damage not thrown to the face is 5 damage wasted. That is my philosophy right there. Let's just carry on. 4 mana, huh? We're not going to do anything with these bots. Let's go on. Let's read the chat a little bit, because this is supposed to be, you know, a bit of a questions and answers kind of stream and not a Hearthstone stream. This is kind of like a background thing, but I didn't anticipate that there will be so much to comment about on the game that's being played. But there's so much to respond to. Amigo, ¿cómo estás? Gracias, señor Blargh. Hola, hola, Nemenja Basic. I'm pretty sure that you're just spewing things in Spanish and you're not actually Spanish. Somebody with the name Nemanja. Sounds like he's from Croatia or something like that. So, Blargh, that is hello in Croatian. Don't look it up. Oh, I don't think my mother will allow me to give away edibles. I read to give away babies. And indeed, your mother should teach you not to give away babies. You want to sell them. Oh, that's too bad. I cannot do my sea giant. Don't kill my weirdo. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. This is a decent swipe-ish. Not really. Let's play a bunch of people. Just a bunch of people. Hoping to buff them. Because we got a giant in our hand. We got a giant in our hand. Just like anytime I pee. Let's do that and just do some damage. I hope you can survive, Busky 3. You're not going to survive. Whenever I go silent, it's not because I run out of stupidity to spew from my mouth. I'm actually reading the chat like a good boy. You know, your mom, Mega Farncom, says, when you tell your son to put on pants before he can have gummy bears. That is some good parenting right there, because naked gummy bears have a tendency to go in places you don't want them in. Okay. Oh! This guy. What the... I was like, what the hell is just happening? It's alright. It's all good. We're going to draw... what's it called? Savage Fury. Savage Roar. And it's all going to be a horrendous mess of destruction. Well, that's upsetting.
That didn't go as
the swipe like this could be lethal. This is happening. Too bad about the... Yeah, this is happening. No taunt. You son of a bitch. You piece of garbage. We want the Zilliax here. We had almost lethal there, but... Alright, I guess we'll just have to delay a little bit. Don't even want to magnetize that. Kind of in the waiting room of... I do want to kill that. That needs to be killed, so it's Zilliax here. Which is charging. Doesn't even lose the bubble. Can't believe I am concentrating on gameplay instead of reading stuff. What is the square root? The square root of 2049, that depends on the address though. You gotta, if it's 2049 Caribou Way, the square route will be going through College Road and then turning left. And that will make it a perfect square. I hope that you appreciate my incredible knowledge of the town. You fool! You destroyed the goblin bombs. You have done damage to yourself. Now Leroy Joinkings is going to destroy you. Paplo B, you are answering the mathematical question, but he was actually asking route as in the Google route. Okay. This is weird. Indeed, that is very, very weird. It is very strange. I agree with that 100%. I think we just want to infestate his face once more. Seems like a perfectly reasonable way to proceed. And there goes the volcano. That pleases me. Reading some more chat. Scrolling down like a fool. Might want to kill Zentimo. Yeah, I definitely went for that. Can I donate using your money? You sound like my wife. Hi, random people and supposed black Blargh person. Hello, Miles3298. I appreciate your presence, and I hope that you enjoy the current onslaught of stupidity that is happening. 3, 4... I guess we're not ever going to get a Spreading Plague chance better than this one, so let's do it now. And then some more Goblin Bombs. We absolutely love it. And that's enough? No. One away. That's too bad. I am sure he'll not be able to do this. Why do you have Windows 7? This is a question that have been asked before. And the reason is a little complicated, but not really. 1, I am a boomer. 2, Windows 10, when it was first released, it used to have some issues with recording software, and I was deathly afraid that would ruin my recording efforts. So I never went for it. By now, probably it's completely solved. Okay, so if we magnetize this, kill another frog. I think this brainless path will totally lead me to victory. Definitely going to do it. Have to have free damage here. There you go. Man, I'm so good at this game. It takes some thinking because I am also reading the chat a lot, so I am not nearly as fast on the uptake as I normally would play. Usually I am like super big brain plays, 100% already thought out. It's like speed chess for me. Hearthstone is such an easy game for my intellect that it's like speed chess, and I just completely obliterate the enemy in microseconds. But now that I'm reading the chat all the time, it's you know, it's something that I actually have to think about. Thank you, Tobias Peterson, with those Dungeon Keeper cool bucks. 20 Dungeon Keeper cool bucks. Best YouTube, you deserve it. I do deserve all my accolades. Thank you very much. I am the greatest. I am glad that you agree. We got some rogue shenanigans here. Usually rogues are not going to be... Odd rogue used to be the super aggressive thing, but I have not seen an odd rogue in forever. Usually they're going to be something else, so let's just do something like that. No strafing damage. I don't believe you in any way, shape, or form. You are lying right now to me. You are trying to destroy one of my childhood idols, saying that the original Leroy Jenkins video was a hoax. You are fake news. You are fake news. Get away. Go away and go work for CNN. Blood Brother says, I'll beat you in chess. I 100% believe that because I'm terrible at chess. I'm saying that I am like a speed chess master, but I am not that because I am awful. My father used to trounce me in chess and I never got any better. Here, have more foolish tokens that will eventually become a power to be reckoned with. Leroy Jenkins is a World of Warcraft meme, perhaps one of the first that ever popped up, in which a big raid was trying to destroy Onyxia, and they were planning for a good 10 minutes, and suddenly the guy that was AFK comes back and say, all right, let's do this, and screams into the lair, gets everybody killed. The video went viral, and that is the wonderful story that I have for you. I am, just like Nostraf and Damas, endless repository of completely useless garbage knowledge. It's time for robots. I was tempted to use Savage Roar and do some more face damage because I'm all about that. But we're just going to count on him not having a fan of knives to do 1 damage to everything. That's definitely something that's going to happen. It's not going to happen. No, stop it. What was that? I love living in the US because I'm married to my wonderful wife.
Hello.
It's my wife Tammy. We like to go by Rose. Rose sounds better. T Rose. She's her name, screen name has always been T Rose. Exquisite Rose for me. She totally exists. I told you guys. My sweet, sweet wife. She's always there to feed me cake. I appreciate her. Why the hell not? It's time to roar. Because he'll do a bunch of damage. I can never count on having enough people. But, oh man, proof has been presented. I am so glad she popped in. Totally not rehearsed, by the way. Did not tell her to do it. She's just a peach and a doll. and I am always happy she's around. I told you guys she was here. I can't believe nobody believed me. She was not a pillow. She was not a waifu. She was a real wife. We're going to just keep... oh, well, I just... I meant to play that. Oopsie. It's okay because we... Well, it's not okay because I'm an idiot. Just do more face damage. This was a slight misplay. I thought that I had enough mana to play both. So, oops, but it's all good. It's all good. It wasn't a recording. It wasn't a recording. It was not a voice changer. It was totally real. Okay, it doesn't seem like Tycho Brahe. You're not the real Tycho Brahe. You're not the real Tycho Brahe. Yeah, this is more than decent. Get there. To the face! Almost there. Yeah, I got so distracted by my wonderful wife popping in, doing a cameo appearance, that I misplayed. That is the entire reason for it. Anyway, let me just keep reading here. Megan Farcom says, did your citizenship ever come through? We're still waiting for my husband. We've sent applications, had the biometrics, just waiting for the next step. My citizenship process took a grand total of, I think, 5 months after I applied for it. And that is because I live in Alaska. It all goes by state. And depending on where you live, you'll get a different processing center. If you try to apply for citizenship in LA, you're going to be waiting for years. This is 4 plus 3. You're going to be waiting for several years. If you move to Alaska and apply for citizenship of your legally resident significant other or person, well, you will be done in a couple months. 3 to 4 years in Texas. Yeah, if you live in Texas, you're in for a wait. It's that's what the processing lady was telling us about. Like, if you live in any kind of border town, you're stuck. You're stuck for many years. It might even, like, if you're desperate for it, I doubt that you are, because normally if you're applying for citizenship, it's because you're already a legal resident, so you don't need to worry too much about your status in the U.S. But if you're in a hurry, it will pay to move into a place where there's not a whole lot of immigration, and apply then. Apply that way. She said, well played, but is this enough damage? 2, 4, plus hero power. All right. Okay, yeah. Well, Tycho Brahe is totally masturbating with his skeleton, but he's already dead. This guy is the creator of Penny Arcade, one of them. There you go. That is the actual person, though. Hassan Shaker says hello from Saudi Arabia. Are you even allowed to speak there? I'm pretty sure that over there everybody's incarcerated for saying hello to females, isn't that? Oh no, if you're male, you're fine. Anyway, here's my egregiously racist stereotype of the day. Welcome, Hassan Shaker. Don't mind the nonsense. If you're around here sticking around for the chat, you'll know that I'm always facetiously saying nonsense to be edgy, be a total edge boy. My husband's been a resident for 13 years, so yeah, probably you're not in a hurry to get that citizenship, but it would be nice to have it. Okay, so we got another paladin. I'm always under the assumption that it's going to be odd paladin, which is a massive pain in the ass. So we're going to keep a swipe and a crypt lord. Hopefully will work nicely. It's live in 2 minutes, so that's something. Somebody else is going live in 2 minutes, but you're here, and I am the greatest. So why would you ever even care about such things? Hey, let me have that. Gonna go play on his sick with my cousin. Oh man, a T-Rose in the chat. Hello, my sweet wife. She truly is sweet in the most literal sense. You lick her skin, and it's like honey. Let's just kill both things here. Hopefully this thing will get so enormous, he will not be able to get through it. Normally, though, he'll have a buff on this thing and then just piss me off in some way and be a total annoyance. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, just come back with... Ow, piece of garbage. Wow, aren't you daring? Ignoring my wonderful tokens. Probably that's the way they should do, though. Because he is very much the aggressor, I would say, in this situation. Just try to keep him under control, and then if we can get a Power of the Well, that would be great. Read more of the chat. Blood Brothers, who was playing hide and seek with his brother, his cousins. I'm going to pretend to look for them, then leave them to rot. That is the method that I always employed. Well, sucks to be you, Diablo God 87. You've been swiped. The entire board goes to shit. Megan Farcom, I fell in love with and married an Aussie. He moved here and we're doing all this immigration. It's a chore, man. I can totally commiserate. It's such an incredibly annoying process. Let's get a World Glider and an Elemental and give them all superpowers. Off with you. Off with you filthy tokens. This odd paladin is probably dead. Whoa!
Sorry.
My wife's been standing beside me all this time. And I just looked over and there she was!
Some people are requesting me play Spelunky.
Oh yeah, they will always do it. I was wondering maybe we'll do some Spelunky later on in this very stream, but I don't want to overdo it. Oh, that was a mistake. Thanks a lot. She's always busting my balls. This is just not. Okay. Don't let your colonists die horrendous deaths. Oh yeah, sucks to be you. Diablo God 87. She's sneaky like that. She just crept out of me. Just like she always did when we were boyfriend and girlfriend. She would just creep around and follow me and being a total weirdo. I was into it though, I appreciated it. There's no way Diablo God 87 is going to stop me from wrecking his anus. So very, very happy. Luna, she got banished from the room because I closed the door to record things. So she's outside the door, but man, we have not lost a single game. This is the streamer's luck right there. Anyway, there it is. There is another win. I guarantee you I've been losing. I was on a losing streak for like 5 games in Bomberman. It was pretty damn humiliating. Anyway, let's try a different deck because we have been doing the same deck for quite a while. Actually, or we can just jump into Spelunky because I am quite the accommodating man, and I do enjoy Spelunky quite a bit. We can play some Spelunky. Let me know in the comments whether you would like to continue this format of mostly reading stuff and just talking back and forth, or just jump into Spelunky and just do some constant dying. Open that door right now. Look. My process and my idiosyncrasies cannot be altered. If I change my routine and the way I do things, my family dies. If I don't turn the light on and off, if I don't turn the light on and off 13 times every morning, oh no, preparation. That's good. I am pretty partial to Rogue. It is my favorite class. This deck uses, if you know about Hearthstone at all, uses Hook Tusk for a massive tempo swing on turn 8, and if the tempo fails, you always have Espionage and Test Greymane to come back through all the random shenanigans. We don't have a Nod Paladin though, so let's just keep playing things. Let me read some comments here. to see whether people want to play some Spelunky or not. Both seem epic, your choice. Maybe try some Frozlunky variant. To be honest, I don't really like these streams. I don't like them either. Let's just stop doing them altogether. Yeah, we can just coin this. There we go. There you are. It's alright, I'm not going to become a streamer or anything like that, but I thought that Sunday streams will be a pretty damn cool way to expand the repertoire, the variety, because the channel does tend to stagnate a little bit, because I've been playing only Spelunky, Darkest Dungeon, RimWorld for quite a while now. Man, there's just no way to... I guess we'll just play this guy, get some garbage into the deck. Or just hope to get some overkill right there, because he just used the hammer. There you go. To play Spelunky, anything else is fine too. I will be cool with some Spelunky Cillians, but I won't beg for it. Well, if you don't beg for it, then I'm not interested. It just doesn't really get me up if you don't beg. Well, what level are you? On what? On... I am level 77 in real life. Been grinding real hard lately. Here just for you. I think, you know what, there's no not a whole lot of Spelunky requests, but we probably will do it anyway. Well, probably this entire board is getting wrecked. This entire board is getting obliterated by the Pyromancer combination, so not terribly attached to all these people. We're not even supposed to be board dominant with this deck, so it's not like I'm terribly attached to all these fools. My minions, I don't really care for them. I guess we'll play this. This is designed to work with the Spirit of the Shark, which makes it trigger twice, but I got nothing else to play, so might as well put that down. I enjoy these streams because hangouts like this are fun to me. You know, see, that's the reason why I like to do it. Different strokes for different folks. Some people like this format quite a bit. They really enjoy the back and forth with the YouTube creator. Some others, though, are like, I'd rather just be entertained without any kind of interaction. And they're both 100% valid proposals. Do you even want to fan of knives here? Yeah, just to get rid of... Let's just do this first. Just to get rid of... to get some draw going on. Trying to find the good stuff. And also getting some more spiders all over the place. This is... we'll rather kill it. Because he could buff it. Of course he's excited for the new Spelunky. Of course I'm excited for the new Spelunky. Spelunky 2 is going to be my life. It's going to come out. I'm going to play for 24 hours straight. It's going to be one of those non-stop streams that people are later found in the news saying streamer dies after streaming for 72 hours. They never took a time to take a dump. Okay, so if I play this and then play that, it will be draw 4 cards. I will have 4 in hand, so I'll end up with 8 cards in hand. And that's the way it's supposed to work. I love this card. It's not very popular. Nobody, like, it's not something that's being terribly used anywhere. But I put it in basically every rogue deck that I make because it's extremely entertaining. It just makes for fun gameplay. Perhaps not very successful gameplay, but it gives me great satisfaction. Blargh, what do you think of playing Prey on the channel? The DLC is really neat to have some roguelite elements. The basic game is fantastic too. I've heard some great things about Prey. Let me think about this horrendous thing. I mean, I think it's always hook-tucks, though. Like, it's... If you get the choice. The thing is, though, like... Can't really draw right now. Most of the time, I'm not in this situation. So we'll just keep it. Actually, I played pretty much all the pirates. So let's just put that down. And there will be another. Ooh. Just one. Garbage. So we'll just do that. And backstab. Kill that thing. That was 100% worthless. It was a bad idea, bad choice. I should have played this instead, but she's so shiny and beautiful. I need to put her on the table. I must. But I don't think I'll play in the channel though, because it's an FPS and it's like, not really something that matches. Oh jeez. Yeah, this spell is going to wreck our anuses, by the way. Like he's one of those one turn kill decks, but we're trying to push through it. It's not gonna happen though. He already put another copy in the deck. It's going to be awful, but hopefully we can make it happen. If we get lucky, we'll get through it. I would like to put more with the Spirit of the Shark in the deck, so maybe use Ziliax plus the Vile Spine.
Many options.
And I think that lets me clear. I'm not thinking too hard about it. Do that. Give me a combo card. Just clear completely. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. This is pretty good. Tetwin, oh my god, it's awesome already. Thank you. Thank you for complimenting my face. I am awesome. Shark does will be here to watch you die. You will absolutely. I hope that you would stick around. Really? What? That is mightily helpful what she just did, but hey, more power to it, I guess. Let's just do this. It's time to throw down an academic espionage. Boink. Getting too damn distracted with the happenings in the game. Let me scroll up a little bit of people, what you guys were saying. Play Spelunky mod. Got really triggered always when I'm getting close to hell. I lose in the most stupid way. It's a process when Spelunky, man. It's a rough time to get places. Why are you shooting me in the face? You are a weirdo, dark magician. You are a garbage magician. You should retire, become a freaking custodian. Playing Prey. Okay, I found again where I was. Should some volunteers for Yanis play damsels. What's up, Blargistra? Hello, Benajeb. You've been Benajeb the Fudge Packer. Glad that you made it into the stream. I am pleased with your presence. Strip naked now. And send nudes. I didn't say that. I will deny I ever said that. It's not in the record. It's already edited out. Cody, concentrate anyways. We got this awesome array, blah, blah, blah. Just trying to keep up with the comments. I am so ashamed. So ashamed. Anyway. That I'm not paying enough attention. I guess we'll just do something like this. Just do some more face damage. Because I have too many cards in hand, so let's just get rid of some. The salt was real. I know that he's trying to do 25 damage to the face, but it's so unlikely with his deck. It's so weird. Like, he's not playing his combo right. It's totally stupid. Close to hell. Instant Alt F4. He rage quit from Spelunky. Valette has had some rough times in Spelunky. And I think everybody here has been there. Probably. It's quite the ordeal.
Here we go.
Okay, so we did the espionage. Let's put the other one in there. I mean, we do have the two preps, but we don't really need them right now. But just to be fancy, we're going to use them. There you go. I mean, that's what the preps are there for, to do exactly that. So why not use them for that?
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm liking this quite a bit. All this 1 mana. Tools of Destruction, Humility, Blackguard. I guess we'll play a Blackguard and chill. Don't want to commit too much into this board because it will get obliterated. Well, you face the 25 in this game. We'll go into the Warrens next in Darkest Dungeon video. I think I am going... I want to go into the Warrens, but I already picked the mission. It was going to the Weald again because of the missions were all garbage. So I had to, you know, I have to pick whatever will be the most effective for the advancement of the group. Otherwise, we'll all die horrendous deaths. Very happy to find this. We definitely want the vile spam, but what we can do is just humility it. Nah, let's just kill it. Like, why not just kill it? Let's do something like that. I'm sorry, Dark Magician, your deck is not working out very well today. Does he have silence? Let's hope he doesn't. Do something like that. Well, I should have hit him in the face.
You are past redemption.
Oh, just be quiet. You are completely obliterated. You have been destroyed by the hook and crook. Crystallogy, you draw 2 1-attack minions from the deck. This is part of the combo, I guess. I don't really know exactly how that deck works. Probably make a bad play and he can all laugh at him. Good stuff. And all over the post office. 95% safe now. Blah, 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 blah. Have never lost a single Spelunky run, Nostref and Damage says. I got max low, no gold, hell runs every time. That sounds like a likely story. I believe you, Nostref and Damage. You seem like a very honest and non-facetious guy at all. Let's just get a little bit of draw. Okay, he's over. Dark Magician got completely wrecked. Let's go into Spelunky. Let's just do it. Let's get destroyed in Spelunky because I'm tired of winning. Hearthstone's too easy for me. It's just too damn easy. Let's go into Spelunky, do some speedruns, so we can get a nice, delicious taste of defeat. Let's get out of here. You're going to see my desk for a little while. It should be slightly upsetting. Let's click there. Spelunky. Maybe I should have used an overlay like a professional streamer, but I am a ramshackle piece of garbage that just wings it every single time. So now I was doing pretty well in ignoring you guys, but now it's going to be the most egregious amount of ignoring that you can possibly have. It's going to be extremely infuriating, the way that I don't give a crap about anything you say, and everybody will just go away because I'm just ignoring the chat. Hey, got any good postman stories? No, lay out. What was that? Ralentization. There was a little bit of a slow. Not really good ones. Just same old, same old. I can tell you in general sense about horrendous postal incompetence, where we've been. Post office is so backwards. It's so backwards. Like lately, we've been waiting for so long to get our mail processed. We'll just sit at the office for over an hour and a half, doing absolutely nothing, waiting. Well, that Cobra spit was slightly upsetting. It's alright, he's going to pass right below me. I deserve this teleporter. I'm going to grab this teleporter and we're going to keep going. Change it. Are you freaking kidding me? I can't possibly change the title. Are you kidding me? This is still a very... Whoa! This is still a very relaxed, wonderful Hangout stream in which you'll hang out and watch me die repeatedly. I would change the name, actually, but I don't think I can. And if I can, then I don't think I would. Puzzle that one out. Anyway, I was telling you about my job. It's very important for me to disparage the post office and paint it as the absolute atrocious cesspit of incompetence that it is. And it's all because district, you know, the higher ups, they don't give more slots for clerks to our office. So we are stuck with 2, sometimes even 3 people to process the 20,000 billion packages that Alaska gets. You might think that the postal people don't really get a whole lot of packages. All I get is UPS and FedEx. Not so in Alaska. In Alaska, it all gets handed off to the post office. The post office processes so many boxes that, for reference, a normal day for me, like a normal day for lower 48 postal employee, will have maybe 10 boxes. They'll have 10 boxes in their truck. I will have upwards of 50. Many days it will get to 100. So it's like, and there's, I think, 14 city routes in my office. and then another 16 rural routes. So it's like 30 routes. So if you do the math there's like 3,000 packages. Maybe that's too much, but like 2,000 packages to be processed every day. If you only got 2 people doing that for 2 hours, you're not going to get a whole lot of work done. But the higher-ups, they just won't let the local management hire more people. It is bizarre. It's absolutely strange. And it's all costing them so many hours of overtime. It makes no sense at all. But that is something that you get used to. Like at this point, I'm completely phased by these things. I am unfazed, that's the word to use, by these things, because I've been at the post office for a tragic, what is it, 10, 13 years? So it's like, of course this is going on right now. How else is it going to be? There's always something. Oh, you're not dead. Oh, yes. Alright, let's just do some murder here. I mean, I've been really slacking with the murder. Really slacking with the murder. At the Spelunky places. Anyway. Play Darkest Dungeons with T-Rose. I can't play Darkest... It's not a multiplayer game, though. She will just be backseating. And she has no idea how to play Darkest Dungeon. So what kind of backseating will that be? I guess it will be just her having opinions on the tragic happenings. Of the tragic happenings of my guys. But then, again, nothing bad ever happens in Darkest Dungeon when I play it because I'm awesome. So, legit, Darkest Dungeon is the easiest game ever made, so... Ted one asked me, do you like your job though? And I do. I really do. In the sense of, you know, it's not like it's a fulfilling job. It's taking literal trash and putting them in people's mailboxes. It does feel good now and then when people are really happy to get their boxes. But I am 100% aware of how good of a job it is. I'm not one of them entitled postal workers that think because the supervisor didn't compliment them on the job today, they're so oppressed. There's some people at the post office that are just, their mind has been warped so much with their entitlements. Oh boy, nice catch there, those bullets. Their minds have been warped so much with entitlement that they think that they have it so hard and the management is always after them. Well, maybe they didn't suck balls at their job. The management will leave them alone. I have an excellent relationship with management because I do it just fine. I show up, I do my job, I don't bitch about pretty much anything. So, not to say that I'm a pushover. There's whoa, wow, you were one active murder, weren't you? You disgusting shopkeeper asshole. I can't believe he tried to freeze me. Ah, absolutely. Absolutely. Bullshit. I'm the greatest at finger in the mail. Do you know that finger in the mail is an actual legit expression that is said 100% unironically at the post office? Now you know. Now you know. Because when you are approaching a mailbox, you finger the mail. Oh boy. You finger the mail while you're driving to put it in your hand. Never do that though. You're not supposed to. That is unsafe practice. You're supposed to stop at the mailbox. Then finger the mail real good to get in your hand. Especially it's when you're walking though. You're not supposed to because then you're looking down and you're not looking where your feet are going. But I am very, very, very good at fingering that mail. Anyway, trying to keep up with the chat. You know what? The more that I practice doing Spelunky and looking to the side, the better I get at it. Used to be a horror. Used to be a. I mean, yeah, you could argue that I've become slightly worse. Slightly worse at the gameplay. It also makes the position work much overtime to compensate for lack of employees, and yet they yell at us for not being able to get our jobs done on time. That is a constant thing without the yelling, because management is so completely ineffectual at the post office. So at least at your job, management is doing what they're supposed to do with the resources they got. The thing is though, again, post office is borked. Stupid blue frog. The post office is borked because local management has zero power. It's all like handled by higher ups. Like they can tell you what to do, but they can't really solve any problems because it's all handled from Seattle or Anchorage or you know a higher up office. Why am I going down here? This is all. What is this? What is this nonsense? I'm offended by this arrangement of a level. It's not going to come after me, is he? No, it's all good. Ah, my son doesn't have enough help in the warehouse. I wonder if that explains the sudden increase in scheduling problems. You guys are just pretty much talking about among yourself, which I very much endorse. Why doesn't Arizona follow daylight savings time? That is a good question. I would like answered because they really shouldn't. It was daylight saving times this morning, and I had a little bit of a hard time adjusting the time for the stream because I had to make sure that I got up early enough. Like, okay, let's stream at 9, and then YouTube can say to me, okay, you're going to stream at 8. It's like, no, I'm streaming at 9. I want to stream at 9. What is your problem? All this time, it was YouTube was calculating for daylight saving time while I wasn't, and there was a discrepancy in numbers, and it's this completely obsolete nonsense. Oh boy, daylight saving time is stupid. Should be abolished. It's absolutely idiotic. Now that Patreon is done, we're gonna give you my hard money. Why is it so hard? Do you wad it? Do you wad it into a ball and then use sperm to keep it real firm? I'll rather get your soft cash. I guess if you throw coins at me, it is hard cash. Traditionalism and perennialism with the big money bags. Just to say hi, you don't have to give me $20 for it, but I appreciate it. Pretty crazy guy. Appreciate you though. I endorse your presence. I don't want you to ever leave me, because I need the validation of my peers. Okay, this man has committed suicide. I appreciate that. Anyway, to answer the question, I guess you could do it here in the chat. I opened a Subscribestar account, but only just to have it there. I haven't advertised it in any way. And in fact, they want you to provide proof that it's you and all that. That's like, I feel way too lazy for that. So, oh boy, I feel way too lazy for that. I'm not going to validate it just yet, but it's there. What's I saying? But I'm like, oh no, freaking Crocman! That running interference. What a linebacker that Crocman was. Hey, we made it to the temple, isn't it fantastic? Applicating for a John in a game store. Wish me luck for a job, I guess. Punkerai 69. I wish you luck, because probably you need the money. But that's probably going to be a job that makes you horrendously miserable. Well, I guess it depends on your position. Like, are you doing customer support? Are you doing sales? You're going to hate life pretty soon. But you know, that's true for most retail. But it seems like game stores get extra super miserable, especially these days where they're mostly obsolete. Like, who the hell goes to the game store anymore? I guess to buy hard copies of PS4 games and you know, console games. It's still decent. But you can order a game online. Oh! He even gives me the tool to murder him. See if we can not grab. There you go. Oh, I'm the greatest. Why am I not keeping the mata? No! Stop wasting time. I want this. Okay, here we have the speedrun right here. This is totally going to be amazing. Cameras, rise up. Used completely unironically. Recently started selling Mary Kay. I'm already kind of miserable. I feel very sorry for you. I'm very sorry for you. This feels like one of those, like it's an MLM, pretty damn sure. So I don't think you're supposed to make money for yourself with Mary Kay. Pretty sure you're supposed to make money for someone else. So I mean, like if that's all you can get, like more, there's no choice. You have to go for it. But definitely, I would advise to get out of that business as soon as you possibly can. Because look up, what was the Reddit name? I forget the Reddit name of people being scammed by MLMs. It's just a miserable world. The entire multi-level marketing companies. There's some that are far more ethical than others. I don't have the data with me right now or anything like that. But some people are extremely obnoxious about it. They'll message you all the time to see if they can sell some of their product that just doesn't move because everybody is fed up with it, so they just don't care for it. Oh boy. All right, I'm the greatest. There you go. This Hearthstone deck tries to rush the enemy, but if it doesn't work, you just use the value of being a Mexican psychopath to kill all the what is this? What is this? This is nonsense. Alright, there's something like this. Alright, well, he went the opposite way. That's good. Ah. Is the I don't want to edit the title deck. Can you even edit the title? I don't know. I don't want to try because I'm far too intimidated. And besides, for most of the stream, it was Hearthstone. But now, we're somewhere else. Somewhere else entirely. The stream has evolved. We have found a new life. Oh boy. Okay, sure, do you stomp him and go? I told you guys this is going to be an amazing speedrun. It's going to get places. Oh boy. Time to keep up with that chat. There's nothing much to reply. Oh boy, I thought that he was going straight to the bottom, but there was a place for him to bounce. Compass not needed. Psh. Who the hell needs a compass? I have my incredible sense of direction. I know exactly where I'm going. Going towards the exit. That's where I'm going. Easy money. Things are anti-MLM, but mostly that's just showing you people that are terribly miserable at it. Like they are constantly bugging people to buy their products, and they just get completely stonewalled. It's pretty damning amusing. I don't need no speedrun, please. I don't need no compass. Come on. You guys know exactly that I know exactly where I'm going in this game. I have memorized every possible configuration of rooms. So all I need to do is look at the shape of the first room and I know, okay, this is the level where I need to go to the bottom right. It's just like that. Just like that. How dare you be? How dare you dare be? 100% planned. I'm great. I'm the greatest. Blargh has no Twitch. There's no Twitch going on in my life right now. Unless you're talking about the terrible tick that I got from all the chemicals on my power plant. I am offended. I am offended by this horrible, terrible, awful configuration of a level. We had it in our hands and then it slipped through like so much sand running down our bodies. Thought I would say or slip it through our fingers, but I don't speak in cliches. I'm not gonna fan comment elaborating on the Mary Kay business. I mean, I'm making sales, but I don't know how long I can do that. Plus, I love the product. I mostly just started selling so I could feed my habit and save a little fun money on the side. See, that's like, there's people that go into it saying, this is gonna make me rich. This was perhaps a bad choice that I have made. Maybe I should have dispatched the man before stealing the jetpack. Maybe that would have been that would have been a good choice. There's some people that go into a multi-level marketing thinking this is my own business and it's going to be so amazing. I'm going to live the life. You know, they get sold on all the lies, the absolute utter lies that they get told by the people that are just trying to get a quick buck by selling this lifestyle. Oh, you're going to have your own car. You're going to have this wonderful house. You're going to make $200,000 a year. It's like, bitch, please. But if you go into it's like, you know what? I love this product, so and I can make a little bit of money from it. Let's do it. That's definitely the what's it called? The mentality to have, especially if, like in your case, the product is something that you genuinely love and it's not this garbage you're trying to peddle. Oh boy, it's just about to get down here, I guess. I am not even worth killing you, fella. Your wares are so bad. I'm just going to pass. Try to whip the gold pad from above and see if you can double the gold. That is slightly advisable. That is something that we did want to find out. I am offended by this guy as well. I find all of Spelunky today just being terribly offensive. It's not working out for me. Black Market doesn't want to show up either. Habla en español, the Villanox says. I don't wanna. I'll speak to you in French. Je parle mon pourvu français, s'il vous plaît. How do you like that, huh? I'm a rebel. I don't need to do what you tell me to do. Alright, I oblige no requests. I'm my own man. Baffanculo, ma che cosa bambino? El spaghetti está italiano. So you like I'm a learned man of culture and incredible learned experience. I hope that you appreciate that. My excellent. Oh, my friend, my German is top notch. Top notch. It goes Suvensen, Strusen, Bachensen, Bagensen. That is all the words that I know. Is the experience of boarding a bus. It's a description of the experience of boarding a bus. What I just said. Here, no big deal. This level, piece of cake. No big deal at all. Let's hear your attempt at Australian accent. Man, you put me on the spot like that. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to do it because I tried to think of a good way of doing it, and I just I just don't come up with it. It's all right. This guy's going to start yelling at me. Whoa! I have been murdered by a Mega Yeti. I had no way through. Okay, he was too tall and burly, and had too much fur. He had too much fur. Besides, now that you mentioned it, all I can think about is the meme, is the whole, it's not even Australian, it's the whole UK thing with Article 13. They're like, oi, you got a license for that meme? And it's not even Australian, but it's all that's stuck in my head right now. Let's just get this person wrecked. Deserves every bit of pain. Left a bum bag behind and everything. Why is every word ending with zn? Because every German word sounds like that. Every single one of them is spelled with an SN at the end. Just like every Korean word goes like Anania, Ashanio, Nakadana. Oh, they are all constantly with that drawl, and there's no racism or culturalism involved in this entire discussion. It's just the way it is. Like, if you describe the truth, how can the truth be racist? I ask you this. Why am I restarting? See, the T-Rose agrees. She 100% agrees that all Koreans speak like that. And she should know. She's from Korea. She makes this joke. I just stole it from her. So you got it. You got it. I'm completely right. And any kind of complaint that you might have is void and null. Because a Korean person, even though she's lived in the US for the last 30 years, invalidates you. Just like, I have black friends, so there's no way I could possibly be racist. Actually, I don't have any black friends or coworkers right now. All the I guess there's some that I'm fond of. One of my black coworkers, though, she's the absolute worst. It's like she gives them all a bad name. She's like the stereotypical lazy, horrible, entitled, garbage employee. So it's like, man, it wasn't even an Aussie accent. That was more like the Scottish, not Scottish, but the Cockney kind of mockery of the UK and Europe in general. Which, by the way, I have not kept up with the Article 13 debacle. I think that they blocked it. Last that I knew, they kind of realized, hey, this is awful. Maybe we shouldn't do it. If you're not aware, there was this new copyright law. I'll be very surprised if you've been on the internet and you're not aware of what has been going on with that. Freaking bats, man. That made copyright law so stringent that you would literally need a license to use a meme, because most memes feature copyrighted content, so they could actually face you with a fine for not having a license to use it. So, hey, look at that. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, Article 13 didn't get through. Thank goodness. It's a great thing that they finally... I guess they listen to enough people, right? Hey, we have a black market. Amazing. I am here to wreck their anuses. Take no names at all because I don't care. This guy's still here, huh? I am pretty damn disappointed. That's not gonna work out, but hey, it did work out. Let's wait for the... Okay, absolutely nothing coming through. Let's use this man's flesh as a means to the terror attacks. Oh, I threw him. I threw it at him, and the bullets actually came through. Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. Let's go into this next level and have a good time. Let's have a good time. I got nothing else. That's the extent of the words that I'm going to say today. I was going to kill him, man, but then I was like, I take pity in your soul. Look at the words that you're stuck with. I'm not interested. Oi! You got a license for that meme! I can't believe that you don't think that's the greatest impression of a generally speech impaired person. I thought that it was really great. I've been rehearsing it for years. I guess for months. It hasn't been years since that thing is Is Shrek 5 actually a thing? You don't... I thought that it was some kind of facetious thing that people were saying. I didn't know there was a Shrek 4. That's why it's always been like, what are people talking about? This is something I'm not getting, is it? It's one of those things. It's some kind of reference, and people are pretending that it exists, but it doesn't really. Is there anything you haven't accomplished in Spelunky that you wish you would before Spelunky 2? There's nothing really. I'm just shooting the breeze at this time, just screwing around. In fact, I have been kind of desperately... Yeah, of course. The floppy arms challenge. How about that? How about that stupid accomplishment? My goodness. It's been a horrendous ordeal of pain and disasters. Awful. 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 Make a warm mothership run. I'll do it just for you, baby. And in fact, that's going to be the aim of this stream. Just for your request. I will honor your request. And it's going to be glorious. No more speed running. No more nonsense. We're going to concentrate on getting Dark Gamer. How is this bad? Not dead. We're going to concentrate on giving Dark Gamer his warm mothership run, and it's going to happen. Whenever I see a gift box in Spelunky, I jump and open it in midair so I can stomp his head instantly. Good shit. That is a really damn good method. But it's so rare that you don't even think about it. It's best to stick with the standard methods of expedite murder. Expedited murder. Anyway. We're no longer speedrunning. This is me trying my bestest to get through the levels in Spelunky. Oof. Yeah, I am definitely still going for the floppy arms. The thing is, I have an episode recorded and everything. It's just there's been all these live streams and there's all these opportunities for daily challenges. So I have not gone around to posting the floppy arms episode that I have recorded a long time ago, and that is in fact where the glorious death where the Crocman kills me by teleporting instantly into me. That's the episode where it happens. So I've been looking forward to posting it, but the schedule just hasn't worked out. It just hasn't worked out yet. I don't really have the eggplant run, but I did do something that I feel was harder. So don't really feel bad about not getting that true eggplant run, because the eggplant run is just getting lucky. It's annoying to me. It's extremely infuriating to get that proper. Of course, there's a lot of skill involved, don't get me wrong, but if you simply... I completely forgot that we had shopkeepers today. Yeah. If you simply take the skull at the very beginning, it's exactly the same challenge, except you have a skull instead of an eggplant. So, don't really feel bad about not accomplishing, between quotes, that particular challenge. When can I read Meredith? What was that? Ted one? There's Ted one's requesting to please already finish that freaking book, and I really love it when people ask me such things, because like yeah, some people like me. I like the things that are right, which are 100% my #1 pride in life. Everybody's got something, right? Mine is writing prose. So if you are enjoying that and look forward to more, that gives me great joy. That is just my great source of professional joy in life. Personal joy is brought by hanging out and generally being helpful and nice and a life partner to my wonderful wife. But professional joy, don't get me wrong, YouTube has brought me great joy as well. And it's something that I've been taking more seriously lately, in the sense of being more dedicated and putting more time and effort into it. I don't know if you have noticed, but I have been doing a lot more, perhaps behind the scene, and just trying to be dedicated, never let it slip for even a day and stuff like that, and especially with the audiobook. There's been a lot of effort into it. Not really that it pays dividends, but it pays dividends in the esoteric sense of professional satisfaction. So I've been really enjoying myself doing it, but definitely the writing's where it's at, the written story. So to answer your question, still be a little while. Oh, you scum. That's not right. That's not right. To answer your question, I am pretty close to finishing the last chapter. Oh, and I thought I've been saying that for a little while now, but it's all like truly figured out, and I'm kind of like in that final stretch of writing the rest of the story and the conclusion to it. I'm extremely psyched and satisfied with it. Like, it's exactly what I wanted. Sometimes, I don't know if you have any kind of experience with long form projects like that. Oh boy. But sometimes they just really don't turn out to be what you envisioned. And sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's a terrible thing. It just doesn't work out. But I am extremely pleased Like the story beats are freaking fantastic. I even finally got. It's literally, I feel, it's the absolute best thing I've ever written, and I am literally concerned I might not ever write something that's good again. So that's got to be good, right? Anyway, I don't know why I was so fixated in this trait that I had to go through it. Anyway, what was I doing? I was saying, oh yeah, that it will be finished pretty soon. What? That's supposed to be a stomp. You weren't supposed to spit at my shoes and deter my efforts to stomp you. All right, it's all going to be. This is the final run. This is the final run because this is going to be incredibly successful. Anyway, I've been a little distracted with all my talking. Playing a classic roguelike. I have tried. Here I am. Have you ever considered playing a classic roguelike? I've tried to get into classic roguelikes, but I can't do it. Or rather, it's just not my thing. I need some kind of visual fidelity. And the classic turn-based thing, I will get into, like, I did get into the Doom roguelike because it was kind of simple. But the more I've played and tried these games, the more I'm like, man, the pixels are just not doing it for me. I need a little bit more visual cues, visual enjoyment. The purely mechanical approach to roguelike. And it's also like, if the gameplay is not as engaging as it is in Spelunky, I just kind of get bored because there seems like there's no real point to the roguelike. I don't know, it's hard to explain. And especially like off the cuff like this, if I wrote an essay on it, I could possibly explain it very, very concisely and clearly why I have been unable to get into the roguelike genre, the pure roguelike genre. Please die. You know what? We never get to gamble, and somebody was saying, by the way, we already pissed off the shopkeepers. Somebody was saying, hey, gamble for a while. I forget where it was said. Oh, he already jumped out. I completely forgot that. Hey, we already pissed off the shopkeepers. Not going to be gambling here at all. Call it death. You should be able to whip spit. You should be able, indeed. Just splitting half like you are some kind of super ninja. If you play a classic roguelike, I wholly recommend Caves of Kud. Have you heard of Fear and Hunger? Dwarf Fortress, I thought I said though. Dwarf Fortress is the one that but the thing is, I got a lot into the management side of Dwarf Fortress. In the roguelike side of Dwarf Fortress, I really didn't care for it. And I know that you can do all kinds of stupid things in the roguelike side of Dwarf Fortress, but it's the management side that I really, really enjoyed. And I could indeed play for many hours. I guess we'll put a bomb there. But I don't know what is it about it. I think for role-playing games, I think that's it. I think I came down to it. It also has to do with the graphical fidelity thing. But for me, role-playing games, they need a solid story. If they don't have a solid story, I'm really not going to get into them. Like, I really got into Dungeons of Dreadmore, but I eventually get so bored of it. Because it turns into a slog. And let's just pick this up, why the hell not? It turns into this slog of, I'm just here killing stuff all the time for not a whole lot of enjoyment. You know what I'm saying, brothers? Destroy that. Let's get spit on. Yeah, the CRPG for me. I need to have some good story beats. Good, nice bleached story bones to truly get into it. These people all deserve to get run down by a boulder, so let's see if we can make that happen. It'll be hilarious if he bounces back and crushes this scumbag. Oh, here it comes. That's too bad. That's too bad. Let's try again. It totally worked. My amazing rolling ball of death. Amazing. Did you guys ever see that before? This thing just bounced up all by itself. It was like, whoop, I'm gonna hop over there. Beautiful. Let me continue. Oh, I can't get back up there. Let me continue reading through this. Hello for all the chat. Morbo Vernal has made it into here and says hello. Well, you do like RPGs though. I do indeed love RPGs, but when they have a good story. Have you ever tried the Spelunky multiplayer? I think is one of the best PvP game modes in any game I tried so far. I keep being reminded and then I completely forget the moment I close this. I need to go into deathmatch mode. Apparently you can play against bots. I've never tried it once, so I need to get that done. Here I am. Some classic roguelikes aren't so as focused. If there's one novel that you wish you would have written it, which one would it be? This is a very, very, very difficult to answer. And the answer is Dune. If I had the genius level intellect that you need to create something like Dune, boy, would I murder for that type of brain. I mean, I wouldn't take the entirety of, what was it? Something Herbert. I forget the full name of the man. But, because, I don't know, maybe he was a drug-addled crazy person. But, man, Dune is on another level. It's on another level entirely. Hey, we got a black market that I cannot see. What do you think about the GTA series? I enjoy them. They're awesome. They are the flagship of open world do whatever games. And, you know, I don't have much to say other than Grand Theft Auto 5, while amazing, the story was way too heavy in the sense of too many cutscenes, way too much wresting control out of the player. But I still had a great time in Grand Theft Auto 5. I really do wish that games wouldn't go so heavy on that direction. Final Fantasy has been guilty of that too with Final Fantasy 13. They were way too heavy on the cutscene, extreme graphic fidelity type of thing instead of focusing a lot more on the open world aspect of it. But I think World of Warcraft, of all games, is the most egregious example of too many cutscenes, too little gameplay. Anyway, there it is. I found it all in my first try. I'm the greatest. What was it doing? Shotgun. Let's go back into the black market. Oh yeah. Opportunity to read a little bit more chat. Shopkeeper paste. That's why I'm here for lots of people talking. I endorse all of you guys talking, but I cannot respond to some of the stuff, which is perfectly fine. You guys keep talking about yourselves. Don't mind me. I'm just an accessory to your entertainment. You don't have to interact with me all the time. And in fact, I appreciate it when you don't interact with me too much, because then I get some time to rattle off some random garbage that might be cluttering my brain, as opposed to going back and forth. Frank Herbert, thank you. Nostra effing Demus once more. With the useless pile of knowledge. You might have Googled that, but I doubt it. He's a pretty well-known sci-fi author. Really love how he approached the sequels of Dune, which I never actually read, because I read the synopsis. Is like, this is a sequel, but it's just set in the same place, but it has absolutely nothing to do with it. It did have stuff to do with it. That's a misrepresentation. But who was it that was talking about this? I forget who was it. It might have been David Stewart, saying how he was a man that just loved to create new worlds with every novel. It might have been Patrick Roth was talking about this. I don't remember. So when they really wanted him to create a novel, he was like, fine, I'll create a sequel to Dune. Fine. And he just set in 1,000 years in the future, just so he could recreate another world. Don't know how apocryphal that story is, but it sounds real to me. Okay. Try the Binding of Isaac, good old game too. If you search in the channel, you'll find upwards of 100 episodes of the Binding of Isaac. It's a game that I enjoyed greatly. I got very much in the groove of making it. It was pretty much as thoughtless as these videos, in the sense of, you know, it was very, very easy commentary. I want this man dead, and I am willing to spend a few bombs to make it happen. But ultimately, I just stopped enjoying the Binding of Isaac enough. Like, I still thought it was a great game. Stopped enjoying it enough to make videos out of it, because it was like very samey. It was always the same, and the expansion really did not jive very well for me. Afterbirth Plus, I don't think that it ruined the game, but I even forget the exact gripe that I had with it. But I do remember that it's like, it's just too much. I think it was just, it threw too much stuff into the game, and it just completely diluted. It diluted the experience too much. Don't remember exactly the complaint. It was something along those lines. Well, I was hoping to bounce this torch to the bat. Didn't work out though. Okay, this man just deserves an explosive to stick to the back of his neck and carry him to Valhalla. Alrighty, off we go to the next level. I think it's exactly 200 symbols, which is the max for a single comment. Okay. You continue with this other YouTube channel's heresy. Yeah, this is absolute nonsense. Please, there's only the Blargh who exists. If you want to be part of our cult, you can't look outside the cult. That goes against the rules. You will be flogged. Welcome back, Valet. I'm going to say Valet instead of Valet, because that's the way it's supposed to be pronounced. The rain's going pretty well. Welcome back. You're going to die. Well, thank you. Thank you. That is not a very bold prediction, my friend. You're, what was it? Blood Brothers. That's not a very bold prediction, is it? That's like the safest thing you can possibly predict. It's like, I predict the moon will come out tomorrow. Unless it's a freaking moon eclipse. Or rather, a very cloudy day with a new moon or something like that. The prediction, it's not very good. But I'm going to prove you wrong anyway. Because this is going to be the most successful Spelunky run you ever saw. What do you think about H.P. Lovecraft? I love the Cthulhu mythos. I have never actually read one of his short stories. And the thing is, like, I've gone looking for actual novels by H.P. Lovecraft. And all I found was short stories. This was many years, like 15 years ago or something like that. And I was like, really? All you got is these short stories? I can't get into a big, fat, thick novel with an enormous plot and just eldritch abominations? But I could be wrong about that. I was very young and stupid and did not know how to use the internet. So if you have a recommendation written by Lovecraft of a fat novel I can truly get into, I would totally read that. But the mythos itself is so freaking awesome. It is so awesome, of course, that countless fictions have been made inspired by it. Like, I don't have to explain to you how absolutely insane and fantastic the Cthulhu mythos is. I have watched many, or I guess listened to, many videos explaining it, and it's like, yeah, this is awesome. You know, there's a lot of YouTube content that will explain all of the weird-ass dark gods and settings and all that stuff, so definitely into it. I guess that's the way, that's the summary I can give you. Absolutely into it. That's right, there was a worm here. The whole reason was to go through the worm. Well, not going to just throw it away, but that was our reason to be here. To do a Worm plus Mothership run. I was trying to get your hopes up just so I could disappoint you. Okay, this alien is incredibly adept at defending itself. Amazing catch. That's what I do. I set people up with great expectations, and then I just bring them low. Spawn right in my face. the newish Cthulhu game was pretty good. I still need to get to it. It's not Dark Corners of the World. I forget what it was called. But yeah, it's in the wish list. I've been looking at it. See, ah! Stupid Yeti. Ah, the Yeti. The Yeti made me explode because he had a mine right under it. It's alright. It's just another opportunity to go to the warm. Fantastic. Excellent. If you want to go to hell so badly, why don't you kill yourself? Is this a dig of how evil I am? Because I don't endorse it. I am the bastion of virtue right here. I just played Cultist Simulator today. Well, that's an awesome game. Well, yeah, you saw it you saw it on the channel. You know all about it. We'll definitely endorse that, but of course not for everybody. It's a card game for one person. It's, you know, like the definition of a niche game, I think. Have you ever sold the idol to an angry shopkeeper? I don't think you can do that, but I'll believe you if you tell me that you really can. I really dislike now how your reason and passion can permanently decrease for the rest of the run. I know what you're talking about, man. I am 100% committed to this new run. This is a brave new world in which we're going to be even better. We're going to improve on the moves that we made. I take personal offense to that. I hope that you can apologize. I hope you apologize to me because you have now offended me in your assumption that I'm not going to be as dedicated to success as I always am. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that I am 100% dedicated to success. Indeed, I got bamboozled by the freaking Yeti. There's a chest and key. Wow, almost got spit on the head. Brings back my high school days where I would get bullied all the time. Have to wash spit out of my scalp all the time. That's why I decided to just shave it clean. It makes cleaning spit that much easier. Please, let me go up there. We got the chest and key. Yeah, this is good. Awesome. I thought this was a Mountie Strangers channel. This is a very old, very, very obscure reference to a very short series that I did in the channel about freaking mounting friends. I forget now, like the wrestlers that mount up and make a tower. It was like a 5-episode thing. Oops. Props to you for remembering such short-lived. That is just dedication right there. It's dedication either. Whoa. It's dedication either because you have been around that long or because you have gone into the playlist repository. Is that how you pronounce that word? Pretty sure it's how you pronounce that word. The playlist storage unit. And oh, there's a opportunity to get some beehive delicious honey here. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm looking for the black market. That's what I'm doing right now. Right now. Throw that down there, I guess. Have I pissed off the shopkeepers yet? I'm pretty sure we have. Oh. Oh boy. I am slightly trapped by an angry hive of bees. Oh, thankfully the worm tongue stopped most of the onslaught here. Man, that startled the crap out of me. Please, I want to destroy this bee. I want to destroy this bee. I can't get to it. What? It's not supposed to happen. There you go. Okay. Just light up this torch. Oh boy. Give me some permanent vision right here. What, you think you're all that? You stupid super bee? Get wrecked! Haha! I am too great at this game. Fantastic stuff. There's another bee over there, but let's just ignore it. It's all good. Everything's fine. Life is going to be... We have not pissed off the shopkeepers. I am so confused by this. Alright, let's go through. Let me catch the stream. Hi, Blargh. Hello, Kohakuren Senko. Welcome to the stream, Kohakuren Senko. I welcome you to our realm. And I hope you enjoy whatever few minutes are left because we have been an hour and 40 minutes in here and I do have to go away. I thought they were on Springtrap initially. If there are lots of machine, please use it. I will. I will. We have not even pissed off the shopkeeper, so we can even gamble in the in the black market. That's pretty crazy. What do you think of Spelunky 2? Spelunky 2 looks pretty awesome, and I cannot wait to... I mean, I can't wait to play it. But it is difficult. This wait is very difficult. I am going through some real struggle right here, waiting for Spelunky 2. We come to your channels for my comments. I don't contest that. You are like a permanent fixture of my comment section that I appreciate greatly. Like, no homo, man. No homo. But you are really entertaining. You give me some really actual laughs. So, never stop. Never stop, baby. That's what I tell my boyfriend anyway. There it is. I found it with my eyes. I'm going to go in there and meet with a lot of shopkeepers. They're going to be kind of mad at our presence. I might as well get that crate as well. You guys all thought that the beast would kill me. Absolutely not. It was excellent. It's up to you, Tobias Peterson. It's up to you when you were doing the Quest for Humiliation Spelunky channel. That was when we were killing shopkeepers in the most creative ways that we could possibly do. Hello, Blargh. Nice to see your stream again. N1 Jonesy. Hello, indeed. I got nothing for you. Welcome. When it's difficult, I love to defragging those damn shopkeepers. I really just... Oh, man. Got to the end of the chat. Amazing. Amazing. Got to the bottom of this list of people talking to me. Fantastic stuff. Let's go down. Go down all the way. 40,000. We're going to turn these $40,000 into $50,000, baby. We're going to be able to afford that. Look at that. We're going to shug it. No, well, never mind. We're going to be able to afford that Unk. Legit money. It's going to happen. I do need to end this pretty soon, though. It's been an hour. Yes, it's been an hour and 40 minutes. And I have my parents to call. I gotta call it the Sunday routine. It has to happen. You see, Sunday routine is every day. Every Sunday. You get up. You spend the morning answering comments, which now I spend the morning live streaming. Then I call my parents. It's a thing that I do every Sunday. It must happen. You gotta be a good boy. You gotta be a very good boy. Yeah, the jackpot, yeah. And you gotta take care of talking to your parents, so you have to do it. Also, I get to practice some Spanish while I'm at it, so that's good. Stupid gambling machine. This is garbage. This is all rigged against me. This is just trying to steal all my money away. See you later, Ted one. This is actually closing up pretty soon, so you're not going to miss it very much. Hey, nice jackpot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're actually going to maybe get enough money for the hunk. Master F and Damage says, give me their phone number. I'll call them for you. Somehow I don't think that will be appropriate. I don't think we're there yet, man. I mean, I know that this is a veiled attempt at taking our relationship a little bit further, but I don't know, man. I want to take things slow, okay? So I don't think you're ready to meet my parents yet. I'm sorry. I know this disappoints you. I know that you had great hopes, but okay, I'm done. I'm done with this nonsense. Let's just get out of here. Please, please, bruh. You're going to say that I'm going to buy that Unk? That is an impossibility. Look at this boomerang. It's pretty annoying. This sticky trap, so let's get rid of it, and already these people are insane. Killing each other. Anyway, after killing my parents. Okay, well, this is a slight problem. It's all good, though. I got it under control. No big deal. It's creating a nice little passage for these scumbags to go down. Yeah, there's one. What? Excuse me? Excuse me, sir? I would like a replay of that because I was pretty sure I was behind this cover right here. This is illegal maneuvers. We're going to leave it right here. That's an illegal maneuver if I ever saw any. What was that? What was that? Spelunky has to cheat to beat me. That is, I mean, I cannot end on a better note than this. So hopefully you appreciate that amazing, wonderful death. I gotta go. The Sunday routine must happen. After I call my parents, I guess I'll answer comments all day, and then I'll be recording some content today, all my Sunday. I'm dedicated, man. I'm telling you guys, I'm dedicated. I work all week on my day job. Then on Sunday, I don't rest. I do some YouTube work. It's very important to me. Very important to me. Anyway, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this stream. It was a little different, but we ended up in Spelunky anyway because I just can't stay away. Not everybody was, not a whole lot of people were requesting go away from Hearthstone, but I was like, you know what? I have more fun in Spelunky anyway. So hopefully you enjoy yourself as well. I'll see you guys in the next video and then in the next live stream, which will be something else entirely. Who the hell knows? Be good to your mother, your brother, your sister, your father, though. Unless if he did something bad. If your father did something bad, you should not pretend like it didn't happen. You guys should really talk it out.